Hi everyone, Jarrell here. I'm the developer of Silver Falls. I just wanted to make a video to thank everyone for all their support. For everyone that's played the game and that's been telling other people about it. I'm so grateful to you guys. Um, but I've got to level with you that the game isn't selling real well. And I was really counting on it. I didn't need it to sell millions and millions and millions, but I just need it to sell enough to pay bills and to cover cost of living and things like that. And the game hasn't sold more than 200 copies yet, which doesn't cover almost 3 years now going on when I've been working on this, and um, I have been working 130 hours a week, and it definitely sucks. And all through the yeah, I've gone on and on about the amount of hours that I work because it seems I have to keep saying it because it seems unbelievable. Because you think about that amount of work and you think there's no way, no human in their right mind would possibly work those kinds of hours for so long. But it's become my reality that every waking minute of my life is spent in front of this computer making something that I believe in, and I wanted to make a game that people could relate to and have something, you know, something they could believe in terms of characters and story when it comes to the human aspects of the story. And I'm getting messages from people online that are sort of laughing in my face and saying, "Ha, thanks for making a 3DS game, I'm gonna go pirate it now." And I expected piracy is going to happen, but I didn't expect 3DS users to be so ungrateful, to not realize there's a developer who really genuinely cares about people that want to use the 3DS and keep playing 3DS games. And to say, thanks for making a new exclusive game for me, you jackass, I'm gonna steal it now, take that. I have nothing against those people because people do a lot of different things for a lot of different reasons, but I didn't expect people to be so flagrantly disrespectful about it. And that's fine, that's their decision to make in life. I haven't been able to get any websites or any YouTubers to play and talk about the game, or to much less review it. We got a review from a brilliant writer at Destructoid, CJ's. It's a brilliant writer, funnier than hell, super intelligent, and he tore the game to shreds, playing a build of the game that I didn't realize Nintendo was distributing, and it was a broken build, and it absolutely was not what I sent them. And that review is quite prominent, because if you search for a review of the game, yeah, he tears the game to shred because the build that he played, that's what it is, and it's fair. And I haven't been able to get any other websites to talk about it. And there's a lot of interesting new games out there, and people would rather play things on newer consoles. And so I had misjudged the amount of support that Nintendo would show for me, because over production, they kept saying, "Oh yes, of course we are going to support the Nintendo 3DS through 2020. Of course we'd support you." And the support wasn't there, in terms of physical support, in terms of business support. It wasn't there, and I haven't been able to get websites to review the game, and that's my responsibility. That comes up to me to try and get that to happen, and I couldn't get it to happen. And it's become very clear to me that it doesn't matter how hard I work on this and how much time I pour in, I cannot spend any more time on this. I've spent 15,000 hours. Just think about your work week. Do you have a 30-hour work week? And then at the end of 1 month, you've worked 120 hours. Well, I work 130 hours every week. The end of 7 days, and I can't do it anymore. Silver Falls 3 Down Stars isn't selling. And to everyone that's really enjoyed the game and they enjoy the story, I apologize to you. I'm so sorry. I feel like I failed you guys because I haven't been able to make this game a success. I should be able to do a better job getting people to market the game and to talk about it, but I can't do a better job than what I'm doing now. and it means that I can't do it. And I'm sorry, I don't know if I could move forward with the series, because the rest of my life is riding on the success of this game, and for people to just tear it apart, I can see the future of my life crumbling away. You know, when people say things, haha, we'll steal that from you, you jackass, thanks for the game. I just want to share a little bit about myself with you guys. I grew up in California. I moved to Australia when I was 19. And I'm certain, like a lot of people, I had extremely abusive father. Terrible man, did nothing but hurt the people around him. And I was lucky that at some point in my life I found a father figure, someone who treated me like an actual son, and I see him as a source of inspiration. And over the past couple of years, his wife has had health issues, and they're not doing so great. And I thought, okay, well, I'm here in Australia. I can't be there to go back and help them. And I thought, I'll work as hard as I have to, no matter what. I'll earn so much money that I'll be able to go back and I'll be able to help and support them and help look after him and his wife, you know. And I look at my desk, and I feel this incredible amount of pain in my body and my brain because of the amount of work that I'm doing. And I look at the hours that I'm working, I think about how exhausted I am. Next to my desk is a photo of me and my father figure. And I look at that and I think, it doesn't matter how hard I have to work. I've got to be there for him, because to me, he's family. So to realize that I failed to make a career with Silver Falls, I'm still trying to process it. And I'd really like to get back home because things aren't great, and I'd really like to be there to support him and his wife. And I'm staring it straight in the face now that I won't be able to do that. And people who have played through the story of Silver Falls know what it's about. There are things about family and guilt and going home and things like that. And I look at the story of that and I think, if I wrote this and shared it with people, maybe it would help people cope with some things and think about some things differently in their life. And I'm sorry that I couldn't do a better job of getting the game out there and spreading word about the game and build a successful series for you guys. And I don't know what I'm going to do next, but I haven't been able to make any sort of real money with Silver Falls, and I haven't been able... I have no way to pay the debt that I'm in. I have no way to pay for living expenses and bills, and I don't know where to move forward, but I can't move forward as things are because the game isn't selling. I won't be able to move forward with new games. It doesn't matter how much more time I spend improving and fixing and updating 3 down stars, people aren't buying it. It doesn't matter if I think I'll keep working on other games, and I'll make them as good as I possibly can. You know, I want to make things that are genuinely good, chock full of content, you know, great value for money. It doesn't matter how good I make that, because I can't get people to play it and to talk about it. So I don't know what to do about it. All I have is a photo to look at now. So I'm sorry I failed everyone. Anyway, stay safe out there.